What do you see? Because we said, okay, mental health is a challenge in the community. Let's create a public service department which will solve mental health or take care of that challenge. But mental health should be sitting within the Department of Education, within justice, within health, because people who are there, they should be able to add mental health as part of, which is a normal thing, rather than when you segregate that, the funding is less, the focus is less. But when it is part of the whole holistic conversation, because people don't come with, people are humans. That there's things, for example, you might have a disability and have a mental health issue. You are an elderly person and might also have.
Yes.
So once you see this person as a whole, the solutions are much easier than saying, okay, there's you are multiple parties in one person, that this problem for you is.
We've got to go over here to look at this. And go back over here and look at this.
Yeah.
You could integrate it all. Just how do you do that? Where are the resources and where's the funding, and how are we going to pour so much time and energy into bringing that all together?
Do you think there's an opportunity to do advocacy for that kind of an idea or a concept?
Absolutely. I think there's so much more room for collaboration in that space too, right? There's so many organisations and individuals that are doing so much good work that might have the blinkers onto what they're doing and not be looking at what someone else is doing down the road. And if those two were to meet together, they could have more of an impact.
And why do you think there's also another stats which coming out that young people are not getting into relationships, or young people are more not socializing enough? So, or not being that social, they are just, probably, sticking to themselves or very small group.
Yeah.
So why do you think that's happening with the younger people?
One of the biggest contributing factors has got to be technology. It's got to be phones, games, and apps, and all of that sort of stuff. If you look around now, and I can look around if I'm sitting in a restaurant and there's kids that are just sitting there with an iPad glued to the screen. iPads didn't exist when I was a child. The only choice that you had was to either sit down and, for me, play with my dinosaurs, or to go outside and kick a ball around or look at the birds or do something like that. I think it becomes hard to socialise if you've isolated for so long and you've sat there in front of a screen, or you've looked at your phone, or some of the apps and things that come out are so addictive for children now, with all of the streaks that you get. You've got to log in every day, and then you get all these prizes and things like that, and they're just glued to a screen, so you're not necessarily outdoors and socialising and communicating face to face or with friends or building real relationships when you've got all of that in front of you on a screen.